Wake up, losers. It's Monday Night Rocks in Laredo, Texas. Yeah, so I am going to Raw in Laredo, Texas. It's been a while. Can you hear me? It's been a while since a wrestling show, let alone the WWE, has come to Laredo. It's been about 3 years, 3 or 4 years. And I even have videos that I wanted to film. Like I have them filmed, and I meant to make them into videos, but I never did them. But this time, I'm actually going to do it. Don't mind that. There's a lot of like mess. I feel like I say that with every video I do. But yeah, I just got out of work and I'm getting ready for the show. So today I'm wearing my Roxanne Perez shirt that I have, and this is actually the NXT. This is actually the NXT shirt because look, it says Tuesday Night Rocks right there, and now she's Monday Night Rocks, and I think that's awesome. You didn't know, she's Laredo's hometown hero, so her. I'm glad that she recovered fast from that concussion bump thing that happened with Stephanie Becker and Liv, because it literally was like so close to this date, and I was like, oh my god, because she was already injured before that, and I was like, oh my god, there's no way I'm not seeing the show without Roxanne here, because like this is her home. It would just be awesome to witness like your hometown hero, especially from a city like Laredo that is just like, I don't know, like you just don't always hear that like people doing like great things. Not that they're doing bad things, but like you never hear people say like there aren't really that many like famous people from Laredo, Texas. Just like a random little border city in Texas. Like I don't know, I just think it's cool. She actually came to, I guess the most recent WWE show was like a house show, but I didn't get to go to one, and I didn't think she was gonna come along with Raquel Rodriguez, since she's also 956, but she's in the RGB area. They both came, and we didn't go. We did not go. But yeah, this time we're going. I'm just getting ready. Like I said, I'm wearing my Roxanne shirt. I obviously had to pick like a star necklace for her. I already did a like TikTok of like which star necklace should I choose, but I still can't choose between this one. I just think this one's very pretty, but like I don't know, this one gives the vibe more than that I want to give. Like I want to give more of an alternative vibe. I don't know. I'll decide which one I want to do. I don't know. I tried doing something with my hair, like trying to make sure like there's like I don't know, some sort of style. I hate styling my hair, but ever since I cut it short, I just don't know what to do with it. And I saw someone put like clips and stuff on their hair to kind of like curl it, and I was like, what? It's because my hair is wavy, not really curly, but it's wavy. It used to be like, I don't know, it used to be obvious that I had wavy hair, but now these days it's been losing like its texture, and I don't know. I have trouble trying to like get it shaped back. And I tried so many like hair routines, and I just can't seem to get it. But I don't know. Yeah, after I take out all of these things, I'll do my makeup. Honestly, just wearing the same pants I wore to work. I wanted to buy new ones, like new jeans, because I've been needing to get new ones, new pants in general. And I wanted like a baggy flare type thing, but I never got them. So I just wore the same ones that I wore for work, and a studded belt and the shoes. It's the same thing, and I actually did a clip of explaining it because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to show it. So I'm already wearing the pants that I'm going to be wearing for the show. Just imagine these pants with this belt and these shoes, but with my Roxanne Perez shirt. Every time I want to curl my hair, curl, like give texture to my wavy hair, all I do is just I wet it a little bit and twist it into like a claw clip, and it has to be these ones because for some reason like these don't work for me. I don't know. I should start with my makeup. I still have like a little bit of makeup because I was honestly trying to see what I wanted to do today, but I'm just gonna go with the same damn routine that I always do. I wanted to try Roxanne's like makeup, but she uses eyeliner, and that's what I still have. Well, not really. I used the liquid lipstick because I actually don't have eyeliner. I don't do eyeliner because I honestly like every time I do it, it doesn't look good. And obviously, you're supposed to practice more so you can get it, but like I just couldn't get it. And you know what's weird? Like if you don't know, Laredo is a border city that borders Mexico, and like we're like basically 99% like Hispanic, and I've always been like a sort of like white passing Hispanic person. I don't know if like because it is 99% Hispanic, I don't know like if non-Hispanic people can tell if I am Hispanic. I'm also an Osavo, so and it doesn't help that I have like a lighter complexion, so people just think I'm white. But when I put on eyeliner, why did I actually look Hispanic? Like I actually looked more believable. I Now that makes me want to like do more like eyeliner because I don't know. I've been having an identity crisis on what to call myself, but it's like a debate. That's like a discussion for another time, maybe for the podcast that I do rarely. But uh, yeah, I'm gonna skip on the eyeliner. I literally only have lip liner, which I also don't know how to do. If you looked at my like recent video, and this liquid lipstick that I have, I literally don't have a eyeliner. So I'm gonna do my makeup. I'm gonna use my favorite palette that I got from the TikTok shop. This one. This is from the time that I dyed my hair brown, like in the New Year's. I was gonna say episode, my New Year's video, because I literally chopped my hair off and then dyed it brown. But I'm already so bored of brown. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna make a video once summer hits to like dye my hair because like I'm already over the brown. Like I just didn't have the money to keep it like keeping it weird. And this is basically what Roxanne's like eyeshadow palette is anyway. It's just a bold like brown or gray type of like eye look. She uses eyeliner and lashes. I don't even do lashes either. I just use mascara, but and I'm gonna do the red lip. So yeah, I'm gonna just cut and just like do my makeup and watch a YouTube video. Doors open at 6:30. We'll probably be there at like 5:30 or 6. I should also mention that this is my first time like buying like tickets, especially for wrestling, but like tickets ever. So I was kind of like I didn't know what I was doing, and I think the tickets I got were kind of like bad. I bought tickets for me and my two younger brothers to go, and like the tickets are just. We used to literally get tickets for like $50 and have like good seats. I've never been a person that like had I don't know what like good seats are. I feel like as long as you're like not too far, and the arena is not that large. It's not like MSG or like it's not a stadium. Um, so like just as long as I could get an open like view of the ring, but like it doesn't have to be too close. The closest I've ever been was for an AEW show, and that was close. So I never really complained because my most recent like WWE show that I went, I we literally got tickets. My brother paid for tickets that were all the way to the top, and like I could still see clearly like what was going on. But like for me, I think I got seats that were like close to the stage, so I'm just gonna see a bunch of stage. I don't know. We'll see. I tried my best. I tried my best.
Hi.
Am I giving Roxanne Perez with this makeup look?
Nope.
It really is missing the lashes and the eyeliner. She has like a very bold situation going on, but I'm just not that guy, pal.
You're not that guy. Okay.
I also have these star like clips. They were originally purple, but I thought I could use them for today, so I made them red. So I just painted them red with nail polish. This is what I came up with. I wanted to do a one-on-one situation, like one here, but I don't know. I didn't want to look. I did. That was just not the vibe. And ruin it with glasses because I can't see without them. Without them. I'm gonna keep the black one. You know, ever since CM Punk lost the title in WrestleMania, I was not confident that I would like this show. I was gonna go even though I like didn't like what was going on, but like I bought those tickets because I wanted to see CM Punk. I have never seen CM Punk at a live show ever before. The time that I got into wrestling was kind of like, you know, the post CM Punk era. And I've seen Roman a couple of times, like Shield Roman and Big Dog Roman, and honestly, after all these years, I just realized that I'm just not a fan of Roman Reigns, but he's coming today, and as a CM Punk fan, that grinds my gears. So I don't know. I don't know. I saw the video of Adam Pearce saying who was going to be there. There's going to be a Joe Hendry concert, which is crazy. I forgot what else he said. Who else he said, but I'm not going to look it up because I want to be surprised. I can't see the time right now. I don't have any other form of time, but I'm just going to put on my shoes and then I'll see you in the next shot. One more super important thing that I forgot. I'm not using the mic right now. So if you can't hear this, let visuals do the talking. A tradition that I've been doing when it comes to wrestling shows or anything that's not this certain event and you'll see what I mean by that, is that I bring a K-pop light stick. And if you don't know what that is, a K-pop light stick is a light stick. It's like a wand that you hold to like support a K-pop group. And my favorite K-pop group is NCT. So I have the NCT light stick, and I've been doing it for a couple of times. And then the wrestling show stopped, and like I haven't gone to any other events really to where I can use this. Especially, I have never gone to a K-pop concert, so the actual purpose of this I will most likely never use. But I will use it in a wrestling show. It'll be pretty cool because I have posted it before, like in one of my old TikToks. It'll be like pretty easy for me to spot, or like family to spot if they're watching on TV, this glowing green brick in the crowd, because nobody's like bringing green. They're using their flashlights, and that reminded me of like fireflies, which I'm really pissed off about the what's it called, releases that happened on Friday, especially with Kyrie saying. That's just insane to me, and I hope the people come through. Supposedly we're gonna chant "We want Kyrie," and I will definitely do it, but if people like don't come through, it's just like, oh, you are the type of wrestling fans that the people talk about, and it's just like, ugh. Anyways, yeah, there was an old video of like Bray Wyatt was feuding with LA Knight, and it was during the like beginning of Uncle Howdy, and everybody was doing the fireflies, and I was the only green firefly, and it was just like easy to spot. So yes, and always NCT is in the scene of the crime. And speaking of releases, I guess you can say Mark is no longer part of NCT, which is just very sad, especially like I already talked about it on my TikTok. To people who are normal, I did one in my K-pop account and like in my main account. I was gonna say normal account, my main account, and yeah, I'm gonna bring this thing. Hopefully they don't try to confiscate it, because the most recent one, mind you, I have taken it to 2 shows, and then the third one, I've taken it to 2 WWE shows, and then the most recent like AEW show, they were trying to confiscate it, but then I was able to bring it in. So hopefully they don't try to do some funny business. Oh my god, I hope we don't see Logan Paul. I would be okay with seeing Speed, because at least he's entertaining. I'm pretty sure he's a bit problematic, especially with like a couple of clips when he was like much younger, but I don't watch Speed. He's not my type of like streamer, so I wouldn't know, but the recent Speed stuff is so hilarious. So I would be okay with seeing Speed, but Logan Paul, ugh. But yeah, for real this time, I'll see you when we get there.
Usually do like at the beginning of the show.
They were almost gonna not let me bring this.
And have your mind completely blown.
Sales can't be all about respect here. There has to be consequences, okay? You want to try with you? Consequences. Laredo, Texas! Welcome to Monday Night Raw! I am a visionary. I am a revolutionary. I am freaking And I got a lot of ground to cover tonight, so let's get to it. No. There is a reason Roman Reigns is walking around with my World Heavyweight Championship. It is not because Roman Reigns pinned my shoulders to this man. The reasons for those things are one and the same, and they have a name, and that name is Braun Breaker. We got business to tend to, we got a score to settle, so get your little pea brain out here, and let's do the damn thing. every single week. You come out here and kick off the show, and Reed and I got to stand back here in the back and listen to you regurgitate the same crap every single week. I am a revolutionary. I am a visionary. I am Sam freaking Rollins. That dried up sack of meat, you eat it, fat guy. You just proved everything I thought about you, right? Let me take you. Hell yeah, that kid with a year under his belt. And look at Bob. And private jets and happy endings from Paul Heyman. You, even your pea brain, you understand it. You are not ready. Superstar, but before all this was a thing, I was well on my way to becoming a main eventer with or without you. I didn't need you or your help or anything. And you want to blame me for you losing the world?
Just called him number 2.
You know, that was pretty good, baby Steiner. You come up with that one on your own. Steiner, you're not even number 2 in your own family. Y aquí estamos con el grande americano.
Si quieres, oh my bad, you don't know Spanish. If you want.
Máscara contra máscara. Mask versus mask. Tactful challenge to the biggest lucha libre leyenda that we have around here. Right? To me, to prepare myself.
Got rid once and for all of loser AJ Lee and ended her horrible. Just me saying it, other people say it, everybody says it. Sports Illustrated says it, the Bleacher Report says it. And all of that is wonderful. All of that is great. But what about the 5-star hotels and the private jets and the fancy tour buses, even though I indulge in all of those? It's not about going to the biggest cities and performing in front of the best crowds. It's about showing up in rundown towns like Laredo and showing out for common folk like each and every one of you. And I know what you need. I know what you want. I know what you want. You want me to be a fighting champion. You want me to defend this title. And not just against some nostalgia actors, some underdogs. You want me to fight the best of the best. You want shiny, you want exciting.
Yeah?
And so I stand before you as the man of the people and I issue an open challenge.
Open challenge, who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be?
Have me look at the guys and say, welcome to the big time. Now let's throw some hands. Who's it gonna be? Come on. I said I wanted to fight the best. best of the best. I wanted new, I wanted it shiny, I wanted it exciting. You were none of those things. See? Oh, okay, let's start.
Whoa, Becky, hold on. You issued an open challenge for the Intercontinental Championship. Io Sky answered the open challenge for the Intercontinental Championship. And in case you forgot, we're in Laredo tonight. So we're going to go to the match because it is official. So give me a referee out here because what the hell are we doing right now? They're gonna talk to you. So you fraternizing with that fake luchador. Right there, Buster. El Grande. Now first, you endorse the guy. Now you got a match against him. Bueno, see. What are you doing? I'm not choosing sides here, okay? Más te vale. ¡A huevo! Me están amenazando. Take it easy, Pepe. What's it easy? ¿Sabes qué? Te veo de ring. You're damn right te veo de ring. ¡A huevo, güey! You guys sit at the table again? He sit at the head of the table? I ain't gonna tell you guys now. As a matter of fact, I want to remind you the time. I can swallow the bottle. Feeling God's
Say his name. Say his name! I'm in the move. Sorry, thanks for Freddy's ass floor.
Ooh, tasty. Oh, station.
Oh my god, oh my god! His name is P.O.P.S. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. Cause I'm in London, in Paris, in Tokyo, America, Scotland, in Canada, in Mexico. They say, I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. Wave your hands from side to side and say, I believe in Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry is a prestigious way. Your hands from side to side and say,
His name because he has appeared in Laredo, Texas.
yeah!
Now you all know I had a big decision to make lately, so I want to tell you all about it in a song. I've won the titles everywhere I go. I've been on WrestleMania and many other shows. But the time has come for me to pick one brand. I'm sorry to the others, I hope they understand. Joe Hendry's on Raw. Joe Hendry signs to Raw. Raw. Joe Hendry signs to Raw. Next time you turn on Netflix, you won't just want to chill. I'll have you believing in a better kind of thrill. Joe Hendry's on Raw. Respect to the ruler, I acknowledge the OTC. Yes, if you're listening, can you make one change for me? That's Logan Paul. Can we fire Logan Paul? Paul. Can we fire Logan Paul? Everyone. Paul. Can we fire Logan Paul? Together. Paul. I'm Logan Paul. You can fire me. I'm me. worst mistake of your life, buddy. Joe is we are winners. Are these guys winners? Winners? I have to say Joe says no to that. Because I saw ESPN, I saw WrestleMania on OSC on a couple of prime time losers. Let me tell you something. This mat right here belongs to the vision. That camera that everybody sees through, that belongs to the vision. And the vision goes through everybody. And you, my friend, you're in a lucky spot tonight because we're going to go through your ad. I'm the guy.
He's scary. He big bro. At the end of his career, Rated. That's how I describe him. Right there. Right there. Yeah. You gotta get a different color shirt now to throw a row. Oh, now we better. Yeah. Seth. There you go. Once again, think it's about him. Let's think what about you?
He's so tall and he's so short. Oh.
Is it that gone country? No, just one person. Thank you, the man. We love to see it big fellas like these are good signs out there tonight. Get them up, Texas. I like that one. Look at this. My Courtney.
GG's Grayson! GG's mother! Hi!
Laredo, Texas, are we feeling good tonight?
I love you, Opa!
You're feeling good. Yes, I'm feeling good. Gracie Waller's not feeling so good. But thankfully, we don't care how Gracie Waller feels. As from today, the Obafemi Open Challenge will commence. So to any man back there who wants to prove himself, step up. If you want to see how you fly at the top of the mountain, step up. But I will not take too kindly to your decision. Because when you come down here, I will be merciless, unforgiving, and
Oh, the thing? Yeah, I'm gonna go back and see it. Hey, I just wanted to try and okay, do you think? I'll see you out there. Good fighting!
Just came here to warn you. You cannot trust me. In fact, you can't trust anyone in the judgment.
I can't trust him. Oh. I'm in the judgment pit. And I'm not. Get ready for it? Get out of here before you get.
You know what? Good luck with your match. You know what you're doing.
Representing the Judgment Day, the team of Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne.
We want Roxy! We want Roxy! We want Roxy! We want Roxy! Let's go Roxy! Let's go Roxy!
see, it's been a while since I've been here in Texas. But if you can't tell from home, they love their tribal chief here, baby. They made this title in spite of me. They made this title to try to take away from my shine. But it never worked. You see, there's no saying, and it's very true. The title don't make the man. The man makes the title. And that's exactly what I've done with this track. I put it in the main event. I put it in night 2 of WrestleMania. I made this title relevant. You see, now you can finally be proud of this title. Now you can respect this title. Now you can actually choose to acknowledge this title. As a matter of fact, let's demonstrate. Laredo, Texas. Laredo, Texas. Acknowledge me. I didn't need a day here. I didn't even get an hour to think about it. I know exactly what I wanted when I came out here last Monday. I didn't stutter, I didn't hesitate. When I told you that I didn't want that title, but I need that title. What? What, you must be stuck in your WWE main event bubble, huh? What, you must be stuck in tribal chief land, huh? You ain't grind like me, Roman. See, I'm on cut weight. I'm on raw weight, huh? 12 years of hard work. 12 years of grinding. 12 years of suffering, not knowing what the next day was gonna be, huh? So when y'all was up here running the bloodline, I was broke, throwing out the mouth, grinding on the front line, trying to figure out if I was gonna be here or not. But it ain't how you start, it's how you finish. And they got me standing here right now in front of your ass. So before WWE, you didn't call me, Jimmy didn't call me, Jay didn't call me, but you know who? Solo called me. Solo gave me a chance. Solo is the one that put me on. So you're dumber than I think. Solo couldn't get a cup of coffee delivered to the building if he wanted to. Take a look around. Who do you think runs this place?
When you want to.
Laredo ain't lying to you. This place again. I've been a little distracted. Things get a little hectic around here, but I never forgot about you. And I'm the one that signed off on your ass. But you over here sound a little confused, sound like a fool to me. Me allowing you to compete against me, that's nepotism. I can't do that.
Someone had to say it. Someone had to say it.
Jacob!
Choking his name.
You want me at Backlash? I'll see you at Backlash.
Girl, whatever. Girl, whatever.
We hope you had an incredible time here tonight. From all of us at WWE, we thank you. Get home safely.
Oh my goodness.
That felt so fast. Could have had that. So how did yours?
Watching at home and streaming on Netflix, the show delivered what fans expected, but inside the arena, some say the heat became a major issue. Some attendees we spoke to say the heat and discomfort were just as intense as the action in the ring. Now, video from the event shows performers dealing with the conditions and fans in the crowd fanning themselves throughout parts of the show. Councilmember Ruben Gutierrez, who represents the area and attended the event, explains that the arena lost power at about 2 a.m., with power returning a few hours later. But while event organizers were setting up with doors open that morning, cool air escaped, and with preparations continuing throughout the day, the arena did not have enough time to properly cool itself down.
No Usos. No entrance of the Usos or anything.
No.
Come on. Why don't we get Punk?
Would have been better. That was a good show. I was surprised at how good the show that was. I forgot who we parked so far. So it's been a couple of days since Monday Night Raw on Laredo. As I'm recording this like little memo, it's Saturday, so I don't know when I'm posting this. I just didn't want it to be like the other 3 videos I wanted to make, and then like it's 3 years later and I've never did the video. I'm forcing myself to do like to edit and post this video, so like I don't know when, but it's definitely coming. So if you're hearing this, that means I did put it out. But yeah, it's been a couple of days, and I just wanted to like talk about some things afterwards. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. So Laredo got a little like visibility, or like I don't know. We got people
people were talking about us, not because of the show, like of how good it is or whatever. Apparently, the word went out that the ACs were down and everybody was talking about it, and that sucks. I made a TikTok talking about like, you know what, this could go one or two ways. WWE could return because of how great of a turnout it was. I know people were saying that like, oh, we were not that loud or like we were quiet at most times, but like judging by the like, you know, my video footage, we were loud, like we were super loud. So they probably like piped us down. I haven't watched the actual like episode because like why would I was there in the flesh, but like I saw some clips and like it was weird because we were like a little bit turned down weirdly, but like I know for the We Want Kyrie chants we were like way down, but some people did still hear us. But yeah, we were like super loud, and it was a great turnout. Like it was a sold out show, and with our arena, that meant that like there was at least like 8,500 people like in attendance. So like if WWE cares about like, you know, money, which we know they do, don't get me wrong, we know they do, but like if they cared about like money and money alone, they definitely would continue to put us in their tours again. Hopefully they would come back. I don't know. But you know, that whole AC thing that went down, they might not be coming back because I didn't notice it at first, like with the wrestlers, but like looking back at some clips and stuff, Seth was like drenched in sweat, Roman was drenched in sweat. I don't know about like everybody else, but like it was hot there. Like I know one of the clips looking back when I was editing this, I was like, man, it's hot in here. And I thought I had other like clips where people were like screaming, turn on the fan, or like turn on the AC. But no, I didn't. But like when I was there, people were like screaming, like they were chanting to like, not chanting, but I heard some people screaming to like turn on the fan, like what's up, because it was hot. I thought it was just me, like it was personally me that it was hot because I don't usually go to shows. Like not only has like wrestling not been in town for a long time, but even if like when I used to go, like it would be like kind of hot, not as hot and stuffy like that, especially being like surrounded by like wrestling fans. Oh my god. And most of them being like men who don't like shower, and like I don't even want to open that kind of worms because I know some people are gonna get mad at that. They're gonna get triggered with that. But you know, just like 8,000 people like sitting like not even 2 inches next to each other, and who knows their like body care routine is, and it's just like it was like it was bad. It was bad. But as I was saying, I was thinking like, you know, we were close to the stage as you saw, and meaning that we would be closest to like pyro, the fire that Seth Rollins uses, you know, like the smoke that Oba uses and Lyra, like, you know, it would be hot, like it would make sense. And I sweat easily. I know I was shitting on like men and other wrestling like fans, but like I sweat easily too. So that's a dig on me as well, and that's a TMI. Like no one cares to hear that, but like, you know, all of these factors, I'm just like thinking critically here. Like I thought I was, you know, like I was thinking about all this stuff, and I was like, okay, that's why it's hot, and you know, it's really nothing to like complain about. Like I wasn't really complaining. I was like, you know, given the like stuff that I just said, like it would make sense to be hot. All right. And yeah, but it turns out that like, yeah, the AC system or whatever, broke. It broke. So that's, that was making rounds around the like wrestling community, the wrestling, like scene. People were talking about it, and like, of course, I saw some people say like, I saw some people from the RGB area, talking shit. They were like, that's why you come to Edinburgh and not Laredo, like whatever. And it's just like, shut the fuck up. Like, this is like the first time it happens. Calm down. Like in our city, and surely it's not the first time that happens in Laredo, not Laredo, but like wrestling history. Like it's really not like, it's not a big deal. I know it could potentially, like I could see it being dangerous because I don't want to strike it as like, it's not a big deal, like grow up, whatever. But like, in a way it could be like kind of dangerous. So like, I understand like the like outrage and like, you know, and it's just like it's an inconvenience. Like we're here to have a good time. It's hot. Like it's Laredo. It's already hot as it is. And you given the things that I was talking about that could make things hot, like in a room, like plus no AC, and we're doing all that. Like, come on. We're here to escape Laredo as itself. Like, I don't know what 8,500 is percent of like basically 330 like thousand people, like our population. Like, I don't know what the percentage of that, but like that's a lot of people in Laredo going to one spot. Plus like the outsiders, I mean like, you know, people that aren't from here, like in WWE, like everybody was in here, in an enclosed, establishment. And, like if we wanted it to be hot, we would just walk outside. You know what I mean? Like we didn't need all that. But yeah, I'm thinking that like, you know, that could be a possibility. I was like, yeah, they're not coming back. They are not coming back. But
you know, it's WWE, TKO, whatever the fuck. They give a shit more about like money than safety and like effort. So they'll probably come back because it was a great turnout. So yeah. So yeah, just like an overall like view of the thing. Like I should have watched the show again because you know like it could have been a great show because we saw like our favorite people in the flesh, but maybe it wasn't a good show. Like thinking about it after, but it was. I think it was. Compared to like what I was watching on TV. Like I said, I hadn't been tuning in for a long time because of all the times that like it's just garbage, especially after WrestleMania. I was just like, fuck this shit. There have been so many times where I'm just like, this is the last straw. But like, I mean, I'm a wrestling fan, so obviously I'm gonna like, even though I'm not watching the show, like I'm gonna hear and see some things like across the internet. So like, when people are like, if you don't like it, then don't watch it. It's just like I'm gonna come across it like sometime. And I follow some wrestling creators that are not annoying, so like I'm gonna hear about it. And it's just like we all know, like the decisions that we've been listening and hearing and seeing is just not the greatest. I like right now, like today, I mentioned not today, but like earlier, when I was filming like that intro portion, I talked about like the White Six and all that stuff like being released, and then now today, my brother tells me that like New Day gets released. And like half of the MFTs get released, and it's just like, what are we doing? What are we doing? And I could do a whole rant about like releases and stuff. Like when it comes to this shit, I have in one of my like TikToks, I just made a slideshow because I just went like full keyboard warrior on my notes app, and then I just posted it on TikTok. But like I guess one day I can make a video about like what I think about like releasing people like in like I don't know. It's just like I don't know. There's I don't know. I don't got time to like keep doing like talking about WWE. What was I even saying? Like, but yeah, like I should have watched the show back. Because I wanted to see if it was like a good show. But like thinking about it now, like just based on like what I saw, it was good. Like it was good. I was surprised that they didn't pull some racist shit. Because Laredo is a like Mexican border town, so like half of the stuff, like half of the, not even half, like 99% of the people here are Mexican and Latino, and like they come from like different Latino places. It's mostly Mexican. And when they would come here, especially in house shows, like they wouldn't like, it wouldn't be live on TV. Back then when they would only come here for house shows, it would always be some like America versus Mexico thing. And then it would be like hard to like kind of choose. Like back then they would do like Alberto Del Rio versus like some like, American like person. And it would be like, you know, they would get the cheap like pop for the Mexican representation and like shit like that. I don't know if anybody else has felt that way, but I was just like, okay, they're just throwing in like some Mexican wrestlers here because we're a Mexican like community. I get it. And then there would be like USA chants and then whatever, just some bullshit like that. But like the only thing that was like racist, and I not racist, but like, you know, and I'm really not one to talk about like whether I should feel like offended by this stuff or not, because like I said, I'm a No Sabo, and like my whole identity as a Hispanic person, is very like complex, and like I'm having an identity crisis about it, and I'll talk about later. I do mention it in like in my other videos, like the one where like I talk about like Hulk Hogan's like, should we really like give a fuck about him? And like when I talk about like Mercedes Moné, like I have 2 videos on that. So I do like talk about it a little bit, and looking back to it now, I'm just like, why do I need to like mention that? But like I don't know, I add that for context, but I'm just saying that I don't know if I really have room to talk about like what's racist or not, but when it comes to like Mexican people and Hispanic people, but like the only thing that they like shat is that a word? I don't know, on us was like when Becky was like this run downtown Laredo, and it wasn't like, and I made it as a joke like, oh, you're racist because like you're shitting on a population of people who happen to be all Hispanic people, so that's low-key kind of racist, Becky. But that's like, it's a joke. Like, it's a joke. I'm not really accusing her of being racist, but like back then, it would, like, I remember Jericho will be like, ustedes son sucios, and like, you would just like talk about like us. And it was like truly like personally directed at us. And this is the AEW show I'm talking about. Because he was talking about how like he would wrestle in Mexico, and that's why Laredo is like, coming to Laredo is kind of like interesting because like, and he would speak in like, truly like great Spanish. I don't know if I have the clip, but like, nah, I'm not gonna put it. Let's see if I make the AEW, like vlog or whatever. But long story short, I'm just saying that like, I'm surprised they didn't do like any like racy focus, like we get it, we're Hispanic and you're in a Hispanic community, can you literally talk about anything else? And they did give us the Grande Americanos, and I was like, of course they're gonna bring those people in, but they didn't really make it racy. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if I'm the one to talk about that. I still find it weird that like Chad Gable Grande Americano is considered the face here when like it's not. I don't know. I feel like Ludwig is the better representation for like El Grande Americano. And I made a video talking about like on TikTok talking about like my change in view of like El Grande Americano. And I didn't AAA. I don't really watch that much, but like sometimes I do. But I didn't know that like in Mexico, some people have like Gable is the heel and Ludwig is the face. So over here, which my brother makes a good point. Like, why are they like promoting it here as they're flipped like positions? Like, Gable is the face and Ludwig is the heel, when over there it's reversed. So why are they promoting it like? Why are they not promoting it that way here? You know what I mean? Like, whatever. Rey Mysterio is a classic here. Like, obviously the 956 loves Rey Mysterio, so like like that's all good. So yeah, I'm just surprised that they didn't really focus it on like race, or that they didn't like really hound in like that we are a Hispanic community, so it's different. I want to know if like some of the wrestlers, because we did do some culero chants, which means asshole in English. I wonder like if they know what we're talking about, because they never like interact with it. I know MJF, like when they came here and we were calling him a culero, he was like, no hablo español, and so like he goes back and forth with us, but like Braun didn't do anything, or like whatever. Not Braun, but Paul Heyman, because he didn't want to do the ladies and gentlemen, whatever. He didn't want to do his intro for Laredo, so I don't know how I felt with like Paul Heyman here, because like he made that ice comment, and I feel like he's one of those people that doesn't give a fuck. If you're offended, then that's on you. And I know there's a lot of people that thinks that way, so I'm surprised he didn't like shop back. He's like, I'm gonna call ice on all y'all, and it's just like, ooh. Oh. And I wanted to speak on one more thing, like I'm like having like a challenging, like, I don't know, because truly I was born into like liking wrestling, but I didn't really like get into the whole meta of it. I don't know if meta is the right word, but like the whole like I didn't really truly get into it until like 2020 or 2023. I feel, I don't know, around that time, and I'm like learning things as if like that I should have learned a long time ago, and it's really hard because like it's really interesting how like obviously the whole point of wrestling is like bad guy, good guy, they fight, and like I just don't like the rule that like, oh, if you get booed, then you're the bad guy, and if you get cheered, then you're the good guy. So a heel cannot get over and get cheered because they're the heel. That means they gotta be the face if they're getting cheered. And I'm just like, I don't think that's how that shit should work. But like I know I had a like a person that I follow that does WWE like content that explained it to me, that like, because I'm like, people cheer for bad people too, you know, like it doesn't, like we don't unanimously have to like cheer the good guy. Like, what if some people like the bad guys? Like, I like Gunther, and I was cheering for Becky, and we were all cheering for the Judgment Day because Roxanne was in the house, and Raquel Rodriguez, they're both 956, so we were like cheering for them, and they're the heels. Just because we're cheering for them doesn't mean that like, I know some people were like, why? I don't care if Roxanne's a hometown hero. I don't care about that. That like, it was just awkward because we were cheering the bad guy, and it's just like we can cheer who we want. Actually, just because we cheer for a bad guy doesn't mean that like that they have to be a good guy. Like, that's just, I feel like that's not how that shit should work. And then I had a guy mansplain it to me, saying like, well, for WWE it's different, so it should be this way. And it's just like, I don't agree with that. I get it, but I don't agree with that, because I was like very conflicting. Like, because I would cheer for Becky because like Becky's honestly like one of the goats in wrestling, man or woman. Like, I don't know, like she's awesome, and her presence is actually pretty cool, and I like her as a person and a performer. So like I'm a huge fan of her, so I'm gonna cheer her. Like, just because she's the bad guy, I'm not gonna like boo her. You know what I mean? Even though you should. And then like Seth was talking about Gunther, and I was like, yo, I like Gunther, so what's up with that? And then like when it was the whole Roman and Jacob thing, like I should like, isn't like, what if we're talking about like that like narrative, bad guy versus good guy, then like between Jacob and Roman, then who's the heel and who's the face? Like Roman is getting cheered, so is he the face? I don't get it. Because I was gonna say, like, technically I should cheer for Jacob, but like I don't like Jacob too. I don't like any of the freaking bloodline people. Like I truly don't. So like there was just like, I was not happy. I can't believe that was led to the end, and I can't believe that Roman won in the end. He better be a fighting champion, because like I don't fuck with Roman or any of the fucking like any of them. Like I don't mess with any of them. And I know that's like a huge hot take. I'm just not, and that's my opinion. And maybe I can make a video as to why I don't like Roman and all these, the entire, like, not the entire bloodline, but like the bloodline now as we're seeing it. I'm not a fan. And obviously, like, me saying that I'm not a fan doesn't mean that the world has to stop for me. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that, like, I feel like my opinion for Roman, like, should be valid, but like some people are just like so brainwashed. Like, the whole point of like the song Cult of Personality is just like, you're just blindly loving like a person for no reason. Like, I feel like Roman, like, is not, like, he shouldn't be all this, so why is everybody, like, a follower of his? Like, I just don't get it. But people could say that with CM Punk too. But I would have preferred to see CM Punk. Like I saw a lot of people wearing like CM Punk shirts, and then like my brother was wearing a CM Punk shirt, and I saw a lot of people wear like CM Punk shirts, and then in the back it said Laredo best in the world, which I don't know why they're selling that if CM Punk is not even here, bro. So like I don't know. It was just odd because like I was cheering for Roxanne, but she's supposed to be a heel, so technically I'm supposed to boo her. I was cheering for Becky, even though I'm technically supposed to boo her. I was, I don't know who else. What I was like, I'm admiring the performer and the person. Like, I'm a fan of these people, despite them being a heel or a face or whatever. So I'm like happy to see them, but like within the rules of like the wrestling scene, like you should boo them. I just don't care for that. I heard that Miz was like, if somebody is cheering for me, like I'm not gonna do that move again because I'm supposed to be booed. And it's just like, bro, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Like, you're a performer. I want to like admire whatever you're doing, whether you're doing a bad thing or a good thing, or I'm admiring your performance. So like that's why I'm cheering for you. Like, I don't know, but I have this opinion because I'm technically new to the scene, and like there's a lot of things that I would express, but people are just like, well, in wrestling it's not that way, and it's just like, well, why isn't it? And it would just like give me like excuses. Honestly, I just don't know. I don't know, but yeah, I'm just gonna leave it there. Obviously it was awesome to see Roxanne and Raquel together here, because they actually came in a couple of years ago for whatever, the Sunday Night Stunner or whatever it's called, like the house show. They came together because they're 956ers, and like I didn't go, so now I got to see them. Roxanne was still in like NXT, and I was like, there's no way they're gonna bring Roxanne. They're not gonna let Roxanne go to the Laredo show, but they did, and yeah, I thought it was awesome. Pretty cool to see her. I can't believe I fucking saw Logan Paul in the flesh. I saw Logan Paul before I even got to see Roxanne. I saw Logan Paul before I got to see freaking CM Punk. Like, it really like dawned to me like a couple of days ago. I was like, wait, I fucking saw Logan Paul in the flesh. Logan Paul stepped into freaking our city. Who let him do that? But it's just like, whatever. So yeah, that was my time. I honestly thought I did a better job at vlogging. I'm still trying to vlog, be like not scared to vlog like in public, especially like everybody's filming like for an event like this. Everybody's filming, and you know, I tried to like not like film so much because obviously it's an episode, we're all like tuning into it, so like I'm not gonna like post the like the matches and all that, because like you could see that on TV or highlights or whatever, but like I wanted to like post like the crowd and like my reactions of some sorts. I stopped doing like reactions of my like face because I realized how chopped I am, especially with like my tooth that never like grew in correctly. I was just like, oh yeah, this is why I don't film myself. But like, here's the thing, and this is obviously my experience, but like Laredo is low-key a very judgmental city. Like, you can literally do anything, right or wrong, weird or normal, but people are always just like looking at you and judging you, thinking that you're weird. Like, it's so like, it's fucked up. So like, even though I was like filming, I was like cheering people. We would be cheering, and people would be looking at me like I'm weird. Like, hello, do you know what our setting is right now? Do you see who's outside there right now? Joe Hendry's out there. Freaking Roman Reigns is out there, and you're looking at me like I'm weird. Like, hello, we're witnessing like cool people that we don't see all the time, and you're looking at me like I'm weird. Like, are you kidding me? So yeah, I don't know. I'll work on it. I'll work on the vlogging. So yeah, this is proof that I do go out. This is proof that like, well, I was gonna say that cool things happen, but stuff like this doesn't usually happen. Like I said, Laredo is a Hispanic community, so like anything that happens in like Laredo is mostly like Mexican, Latino, like centered, like Mexican artists, and like we all like that stuff too. But like we hardly get any like different types of artists. I know back in the day there would be like I went to the Summerland tour, so I got to see Lit, Everclear, Sugar Ray, like they're rock groups from like the early 2000s and the 90s, and like the divorced dad rock like era that people on TikTok are like liking now. The kids on TikTok are liking now, but they don't like, nobody comes here like anymore, or like doesn't, because they think that like Laredo is like a whatever city. But like I think we're definitely the top 10 like biggest cities here. Back then like people would be more like Mexican and Latino centered, but like now people are really into like, you know, Asian culture, like just other like popular like pop culture, really. You know, so like our arena of 8,500, like if people knew who we were, and like if people were fans of like these like other like groups and shit, like you guys would have a good turnout. So like bring some more cool shit here, because as big and like populated as we are, we don't get that much like stuff happening. There's not a lot of stuff happening, so that's why I usually like stay in my like, I never really go out. Like gladly like this show like happened so I could like just take my mind off of some stuff. Like something cool happened. This is proof that I actually did like go out and like my life isn't as mundane as it is. So yeah, I was glad that that happened. Hopefully SmackDown comes back so I can see frickin' CM Punk and I can see Cody Rhodes. I never got to see Cody Rhodes. Wait, I don't think I even saw him in. Oh no, I would see him as Stardust back in the day. But like, you know, the American Nightmare right now. I also want to see Kit Wilson. I would like to see Danhausen this time. Like, there's a lot of people like I would love to see now. But yeah, I've been trying to close this off for like a million years. So yeah, finally, I'm just gonna like turn it off. Thank you for watching if you did. See you on the next time. I don't know. Bye.